Hello, welcome back to my channel. I just have to make this very brief video to share with you my experience today at the hospital. So I had a head CT scan scheduled for 10 o'clock this morning. I've been in the hospital for 3 hours, but it's helped me practice patience, and it gave me the ability to meditate and journal, and it just made me sit down. But as I was waiting in the waiting room, I brought with me a gratitude journal. Oh, I guess you can't really read that, but it is Count Your Rainbows, a gratitude journal. So I was able to write in that. But as I was sitting in the waiting room, I looked outward and I saw an older gentleman sitting in a wheelchair, a very luxurious recliner wheelchair. It was very nice. Then I looked at his wife sitting next to him, and I thought to myself, I'm very grateful for having quality of life. And then I started thinking, wow, that wheelchair is probably pretty expensive, because then I looked over and I saw another lady sitting in a wheelchair that was just a normal wheelchair. But then I'm thinking, okay, you may have all of the money in the world that provides the luxury, but you still may not have quality of life. Then I started thinking about his wife sitting next to him and her quality of life, as she selflessly probably takes care of him and provides for him on a daily basis. And I wonder about her needs, and if her needs are ever met, and if she is genuinely happy. Then next to me was a woman, and she was reading a devotional to a gentleman, but she was reading it out loud, and I was just within earshot, and I was able to hear something that I needed to hear. And it was, she was talking about God, and how, God is always with us. No matter what, God is always with us, and we just need to lean on God. And she said this quote, and it's so hard for me to remember, so I want to read it quickly. I should have had it pulled up, but I didn't, sorry. This quote stuck with me. Sorry. Okay. Stop telling God how big your problems are, and start telling God your problems. Start telling your problems how big your God is. Let me read that one more time. Stop telling God how big your problems are, and start telling your problems how big your God is. That was amazing. I heard that, and it brought me to tears. And I got up when they called my name, and I went over to her and I said, thank you. God strategically places people in our lives for His purpose, and I needed to hear that. And so I told her thank you with tears in my eyes for not being scared to share that out loud. And then I was able to, I got my scan, which the CT scan, it's they inject this dye. It makes your body all warm and fuzzy inside, and then you have to pee. And it's not a very comfortable feeling. And then, obviously I'm going to drink tons of water to flush those chemicals out of my system today. But then the lady that did my scan, I was talking to her, just sharing a little bit of my testimony with her. And I love talking to people about my testimony. Everybody says to me, you don't look like you've gone through all the things that you've gone through. And I say, I've had an attitude of gratitude, and I've gone through this with such knowing that God is in my heart and in my life, and everything is going to be okay. So I just wanted to share that with you, because it put a smile on my face just to have so much love in my heart. And so thank you for going with me on this journey and watching my video, and I'll see you on the next one.